Thanks, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. It'll be the Nets off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Johnson passes to Claxton. No good, a bit long that time. Doncic with it. Claxton picks him up. Pass to Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
And here's Johnson. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Screen by Claxton. To the wing, right side. Again, the Nets score.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Jones sets a screen. Irving with it. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Finney Smith, a screen. Launches the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Sends it home from 3-point land. Irving's got 6.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Nice shot by Finney Smith.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Jones with a screen on Bridges. And he lobs it up. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Jones with a screen on Bridges to the paint. They swipe it. Fast break, Brooklyn. For three, Dinwiddie. The putback. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And he drops the first. Jones hits them both. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense from Williams.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Grant Williams, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. For 3, Dinwiddie. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game when you look at the totality of what shot making is. There's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. Claxton. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Jones sets a screen. Inside.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And they're pushing it up. For 3, Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. The Nets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Johnson, defended by Jones. Claxton attacking, and that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
There's the drive, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, nice take from Bridges. Love whenever he takes initiative on offense.
From deep, here's Doncic. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kleba with a screen. And Watford pulls it down. The Nets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Simmons with the bucket.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
From the arc. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up to the Nets. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. For 3, Hardaway. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And there's the rejection. To the paint. Here's Lively. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
It's Simmons with a drive. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Hardaway's shot is good.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
They get it back. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Walker for 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Thomas. That'll count. And that's not gonna go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. They've got Trendon Watford, Cam Thomas out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn. And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have...
What you say?
My goodness.
Come on now. I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
For 3, Hardaway. Here's Lively. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Thomas passes to Simmons. Now here's Walker. Back to Simmons. Pass to Watford. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thomas. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nets lead by 5. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now Hardaway. Down low. Here's Lively. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
For 3, Hardaway. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. On the attack, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
The slash ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
To the inside, Lively. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Irving's got 8 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. The turnaround, Jay. Outside Jones. Here he goes. Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Johnson against Irving. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot by Johnson, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bridges misses. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams finds Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
the previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Finney-Smith with it. He takes it in. Back to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Gets the 3 ball to go. Finney-Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Well, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Powell in at the 5. This one for 3. Pass to Claxton. It's Bridges on the wing. Puts up a 3. Jones grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's Irving missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
For 3, Dinwiddie. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Now Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3 hits the trifecta. Finney-Smith's got 9 points here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
For 3, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. A full line change here for Brooklyn. Here's Simmons off the inbound pass. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
He gets it in there.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Doncic on the wing. Williams passes to Doncic. Outside for Irving. Back to Doncic. A shot to stop the run. Outside, Williams to the middle. Pass to Jones. With the clock winding down. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Left side, Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Watford. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good. Watford's got his first 2 points.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Another miss by Doncic.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Simmons looking around. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And stolen by Simmons. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Irving with a deep three. Knocks it down from distance.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Pass to Watford. Here's O'Neal. Watford with a screen. Takes the three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous
a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Bridges against Edwards. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Misses off the left iron. Pass to McDaniels. From deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bridges outside. For three. Rebound, Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Towns sets the pick for Conley. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. And they're on the break. Out to Edwards. That's the free fly. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
Ah, so much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Dinwiddie wide open. Misses the 3. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Here's Reed, and again it's Minnesota.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
On the wing, Bridges. Edwards defending. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Conley kicks to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Over Claxton. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pick by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie drives in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota, 6-point game. Passes it to Finney-Smith. The three from Johnson. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Towns down low. Claxton covering. And it's Towns missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Anthony Edwards out there with Shake Milton. And it's Reed in at the center position. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Bridges against Edwards. For the three,